Most people who go camping alone come back with stories they wish they could forget. These 5 women didn't just experience something strange out there, they captured it on camera.
I switch now to the start of the video because my camp was completely destroyed from someone.
And by the end of this video, you're going to question whether you'd ever sleep in the woods alone again. Stay until encounter number 1, because what she filmed outside her tent at 3 a.m., I genuinely cannot explain. Before we get into this, I need to warn you. Encounter number 3 is the one that kept me up at night putting this video together. I'm not going to tell you why yet. You'll understand when we get there. Encounter number 1, the footsteps that stopped. This footage was posted to a solo hiking forum back in 2021 and quietly went viral before the account was deleted. The woman who posted it went by the username Trails Alone. Her real name was never confirmed. According to a post, she was 48 hours into a solo backpacking trip deep in the Appalachians. No signal. No one knew exactly where she was. She'd written in her post that was the whole point. Total disconnection. Total solitude. The first night had been perfect. Stars, silence, the kind of stillness that makes you remember why you do this. Night 2 was different. Her camera picked up audio at 2 a.m., footsteps circling the tent. Not the random snap of a branch here and there. Rhythmic, deliberate. A full loop, slow and patient. Like whatever was out there was taking its time. You can hear her breathing change on the recording. She pans the camera towards the tent wall. She wrote in her post that she told herself, bear, deer, something with a reason. The footsteps stopped. Complete silence. And then, something pressed against the outside of the tent. Not a hit, not a scratch. A press, long, slow, intentional, dragging downward like fingers searching for a seam. The camera catches the fabric indenting. The shape is visible, too narrow to be a paw, too deliberate to be a branch. The audio goes silent for nearly 4 minutes. By morning, she posted that she found nothing outside. No prints in the soft dirt, no matted grass, no signs of weight or movement anywhere around the tent. But in the video, before she starts walking the perimeter, you can clearly see her tent zipper. The one she had locked shut from the inside before she fell asleep. Fully unzipped to the bottom. From the outside. She packed her gear in under 4 minutes. The last frame of the video is the trailhead parking lot. She never posted again. If this is already making your skin crawl, you're going to want to hit subscribe right now because we post videos like this every week. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming in encounter number 3. Encounter number 2, the man across the lake. This one comes from a YouTube channel that was active for about 8 months before it was taken down. The creator never gave her real name. She went by Northwood Solo. The video had over 200,000 views before it disappeared. She was kayak camping alone on a remote lake in northern Minnesota. The kind of place that doesn't show up on most maps. No boat launches, no marked campsites. You had to know it existed to find it. She'd been out there 3 days without seeing another person. The camera work is calm, steady. You can tell she's experienced and completely comfortable out there. That's what makes what happens next so unsettling. On her second morning, mid-vlog, she stops talking mid-sentence. The camera slowly pans to the opposite shore. A figure, standing completely still, facing the camera. She waves on camera. Nothing. No response. No movement. The vlog cuts. When it picks back up, 45 minutes of real time later based on the timestamp, the figure is closer. Significantly closer. Same posture, same stillness. But a third of the way around the lake. She narrates quietly that she hadn't heard a boat, hadn't heard movement through the brush. The lake surface in the footage is completely undisturbed. The video shows her breaking camp faster than she probably ever had. Kayak loaded in minutes. The last shot before she paddles out, she turns the camera back to shore. He's standing exactly where her tent had been, right at the water's edge, still facing her. She paddled 4 hours straight. The camera runs the whole time. She doesn't say a single word. The channel was reported by multiple users and removed. No one knows why. The lake in the video has never been identified. I found a cached version of the comments before it was taken down. The top comment just said, "Delete this video." It had over 4,000 likes. Drop your theory in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think is happening in these videos. And we're about to get to encounter number 3. I told you I'd warn you. Consider this your warning. Encounter number 3. The voice that knew her name. This one circulated on a private Reddit community for solo hikers before the post was removed by the mods. It was screenshotted and reposted hundreds of times. The woman who wrote it used a throwaway account that has since been deleted. She described herself as an experienced solo hiker, someone who had done dozens of backcountry trips across multiple states, the kind of person who does not spook easily. She made that point clearly in her post. That matters. She was 3 days into a solo trip in the Ozarks, a stretch of forest she'd hiked more than a dozen times. She knew its sounds. She knew the difference between what belonged there and what didn't. According to the post, at 1 a.m. on night 2, her trail camera, which she'd set up facing the tent as a standard safety measure, began recording. The audio catches it clearly. Someone outside the tent calling her name, not shouting. Calm, almost gentle. Her full name, first and last. She had told no one her exact location. She had parked off a fire road 2 miles from the nearest trail marker. The post says she lay frozen, controlling her breathing. 10 minutes of silence on the recording. And then, the audio picks up something right against the tent fabric. A whisper. "I know you're awake." The trail cam footage shows her leaving through the back corner of the tent, low and fast. And then, nothing. Empty campsite. Fire dying. The camera recorded for another 6 hours. Nothing approached the tent. Nothing moved. But in her Reddit post, she included a screenshot of her phone. A missed call. From her own number. Time-stamped 1:06 a.m. Her phone had been in the tent. She had not made that call. The post was removed within hours of going up. Mods cited unverifiable content, but not before it had been shared over 800 times. A follow-up post from the same throwaway appeared briefly before that account was deleted entirely. It said she'd gone back for her gear. Her tent was still standing, everything inside untouched, except her journal, which had been moved outside, opened to a blank page, with a single sentence written at the top in handwriting that wasn't hers. The follow-up post was deleted before she revealed what it said. I've thought about that one every single day since I found it. If you're still watching, first of all, respect. Second, smash that like button right now because it genuinely helps this channel and means we can keep finding these stories. 2 more encounters left, and I promise, they get stranger. Encounter number 4. The campfire that was already lit. This video was uploaded to a small outdoor vlogging channel in 2022. It currently has just under 40,000 views, but the comment section reads like nothing I've ever seen on a camping video. The creator goes by Dana Outdoors. She vlogs her arrival to a remote, dispersed campsite, coordinates she pulled from a forum thread that hadn't been active since 2014. 2 hours of forest roads, a mile on foot through dense brush. On camera, the moment she steps into the clearing, she stops walking. You can hear it before you see it. The soft crackle of a fire. The camera pans, and there it is. A fully built campfire, properly stacked, good coal structure at the base. Burning for hours, no tent, no gear, no sign of anyone. She films the entire clearing, empty. Then the camera finds the log across from the fire. Natural seating. Been there for years by the look of it. She zooms in. 2 patches of bark worn completely smooth, side by side, like 2 people sitting there regularly for a long time. Here's the detail that got people in the comments. Both worn patches face away from the fire, into the tree line. Like whatever sat there wasn't watching the flames. It was watching the woods. She sets up camp on camera. Brave doesn't cover it, and the vlog continues through the evening. The timestamp jumps to 4 a.m. She'd fallen half asleep in her chair. Fire burned low. The audio catches it clearly. The mechanical sound of a camp chair unfolding. Across the fire, in the dark just beyond the light. Then the slow creak of weight settling. She goes completely still on camera, staring into the dark. 40 minutes. She doesn't move. The comments on that section of the video are filled with people saying they can hear breathing in the audio. Low and steady. If you watch with headphones, draw your own conclusions. When sunrise comes up, she films the area across the fire. Empty, but she zooms into the log. Fresh scuff marks across both worn patches, like something had been shifting its weight all night. The top comment on that video just says, "She doesn't know how lucky she is." 43,000 likes. She's never addressed it in a follow-up video. Encounter number 5, the photograph. I saved this one for last because, unlike the others, there is physical evidence, a file that exists, an image that has been examined by people who know cameras, and that no one has been able to explain. This story surfaced on a photography forum in 2023. The user who posted it went by CLR_shoots, an experienced outdoor photographer with years of posts and a credible history on the forum. This was not someone new or looking for attention. She had spent a week alone in the backcountry of Olympic National Park. Hundreds of photos taken that week. Ridge lines, fog through old growth, camp at dusk. Documented, time-stamped, organized. When she went through the memory card at home, she found an image she had not taken. Not a duplicate, not a glitch. A photograph of her. Asleep in her sleeping bag inside her tent, shot from outside through the mesh window panel. Clear focus. Proper exposure, composed by someone who understood the camera. Her face slack, deeply asleep. One arm outside the sleeping bag, a water bottle tipped near her head. Timestamp, 3:47 a.m., night 4. The camera had been inside the tent. The mesh window faces away from any trail. She posted the image to the forum asking for a technical explanation. 2 professional photographers responded. Both said there wasn't one. One of them edited their response down to just 2 words before going silent. Delete it. The forum thread was locked by a moderator after 48 hours. Reason given: out of scope. The original image file was never publicly shared in full resolution. In her original post, she noted one final detail about the photograph. The tent door, the outer solid door with the locking toggle she fastens every single night, is unzipped in the image. And at the very bottom of the frame, caught at the edge of the shot, the shadow of 2 feet, standing just outside the open door, facing in. 5 encounters, 5 videos, 0 explanations that hold up under scrutiny. If you found something online, a thread, a video, a post that got deleted before you could save it, send it to me. The best leads I've found have come from this community. If this video got under your skin even a little, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because what I'm releasing next week makes these 5 look mild. I'll see you in the dark. You watched this whole thing. That means you're ready for what comes next. This video right here